Today, we're going to talk about a topic that affects many aspects of our health, and that is inflammation. You may have heard about inflammation before or heard me talk about inflammation before, but today we'll dive into what it is and how it can impact your body. We'll explore how inflammation affects our gut health, our hormone health, brain fog, weight gain, chronic pain, and even sleep, and what you can do about it. Hi, I'm Charlene Stiles. I'm a holistic nutritionist for women who want to balance their hormones, weight, and metabolism. Let's start by understanding today what inflammation is and what it does and how we can correct it. Inflammation is a natural defense to our body, what it recognizes as a injury or an infection. So it's actually a really good thing. It activates our immune system and helps us heal and protect the affected area. So, in short term, inflammation is actually really beneficial. However, when it becomes chronic, it can have really detrimental effects on our overall health and well being. Long term chronic inflammation can degrade our gut health, which leads to impaired digestion. And that disrupts our delicate balance of the bacteria in our gut. So that can cause symptoms like gas, bloating, and even more serious conditions like leaky gut syndrome. So, chronic inflammation can often be disguised as other conditions due to the wide range of symptoms that it can present. And that is because the symptoms associated with chronic inflammation are so varied and may not actually seem like they're directly connected. So, as a result, inflammation often gets overlooked and often misdiagnosed. So, symptoms like digestive issues, cardiovascular problems, autoimmune disease, metabolic disorders, neurological disorders, joint pain, respiratory difficulties, skin conditions, these can all be manifestations of underlying chronic inflammation. So too can bloating, gas, heart disease, strokes, rheumatoid arthritis, obesity, insulin resistance, cognition decline, joint pain, breathing difficulties, skin problems. So, if these are all a factor or what may be linked to inflammation, let's look at how the relation connects. Where does it stem from? One of the things that we have to consider, in my opinion, is our diet. Our diet is something that is within our control. And it's shown that when we have a poor diet, one of the leading causes of a poor diet is digestive issues and inflammation. Eating inflammatory foods like processed sugars, refined grains, GMOs, trans oils, trans fats, artificial sweeteners, colors, processed foods, packaged foods, synthetic food additives, conventional dairy products, high fructose corn syrup, and alcohol. These can all connect and relate and impair our digestive ability and lead to the chronic inflammation. So, as an overview, I know I've mentioned them before, but just to drive the point home, some of the most common symptoms of inflammation are digestive issues like gas, bloating, irritable bowel disease, or disorder, if you'd rather call it that, cardiovascular issues like heart disease and stroke, autoimmune conditions like rheumatoid arthritis or lupus, metabolic disorders, obesity, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, neurological orders like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, joint pain and stiffness, so osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, respiratory issues, asthma, and even COPD, skin conditions like asthma, acne, psoriasis. These are all common symptoms of an underlying issue of inflammation. So it's not just our diet that plays a role in inflammation, it's things like medications, antibiotics, pesticides, the contaminants in our tap water, and even aspirin. They have all been shown to contribute to digestive disorders. So it's important to be aware of all of the potential triggers and make informed choices. about what goes in and on your body. The question may now be, if you already know that chronic inflammation may be an issue. The question may now be then, how do I get rid of it, or how do I combat this inflammation and restore digestive health? So one powerful approach obviously is through food, is through the diet. So stop, first of all, consuming things that actually contribute to inflammation. And then second, start eating foods that are anti-inflammatory. So these foods that are anti-inflammatory are rich in antioxidants and can help reduce the damage that's caused by the inflammation already. So let's take a look at some of these supportive and anti-inflammatory foods. The first thing would be is high quality proteins. Protein comes first in the sense of even where the origin of its name came primary, from the Greek word primos, is protein. So things like organic eggs, grass-fed meats, healthy types of cheeses, organic poultry, and raw dairy. These protein sources all have essential amino acids that help support our tissue repair and healing, and actually how are the building blocks of all of our cells. Then there are legumes, beans and legumes. These are all excellent sources of fiber and a plant-based protein that can help promote a healthy gut environment. And also that contributes to that is the fiber. So other fibrous foods that contribute to gut health and also from the micro and macronutrients would be vegetables and fruits in their natural forms. So think of things like green leafy vegetables, cruciferous vegetables, sea veggies, root vegetables. These all have a nice wide range of various nutrients that include fiber and antioxidants that can help reduce the inflammation and also support gut health. So when it comes to fruit, I would suggest that you opt for low glycemic options. Things like berries, apples, pears, apricots, mango, cherries, nectarines, peaches. These fruits all provide valuable antioxidants and fiber while minimizing blood sugar spikes. So glucose dysregulation or spiking of blood sugar is also another contributing factor to inflammation. And let's not forget about the last macronutrient of healthy fats. Incorporating sources of healthy fats into the diet is crucial for fighting inflammation. So things like avocado, olive oil, ghee, coconut oil, flax seeds, hemp seeds, these are all really excellent choices. These fats contain a very powerful nutrient, omega-3 fatty acids, and other beneficial compounds that's going to help reduce the inflammatory response and also overall support overall health. You can also include things like herbs and spices. They not only add flavor to our meals, but they also offer powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. So things like spices like basil or chili pepper, cinnamon, curry that has turmeric, ginger, rosemary, thyme. You can add all of this to your cooking to help repair and heal your gut and for the antioxidant exposure. And lastly, let's not forget about the importance of staying hydrated. Drinking an adequate amount of water, purified water, for your body is not only great for your body weight, but also that includes your amount of activity level is really crucial to overall health and well-being, also to help flush out the inflammation. Ideally, you're going to aim for half of your body weight in pounds in ounces per day. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you divide that by 2, it's 75 ounces per day. If not, you can aim for about 2 to 3 liters of water every day for optimal and proper hydration, depending on your activity level. So more is required if you're more physical. So let's remember that it's important to recognize that chronic inflammation often masquerades itself as other conditions, and its true underlying cause of the conditions may go unnoticed. So I encourage you to stay vigilant and listen to your body and work with your healthcare professional or someone who understands the complex nature of inflammation. Make conscious decisions and incorporate anti-inflammatory foods as much as you can into your diet and eliminate those that contribute to inflammation so that you too can support your body's natural healing processes and promote optimal gut health. Thanks for joining me today to hear a little bit more about inflammation and its effects on health. Take care, and until the next time, I'll see you in the next video.